You crazy dog. Oh my god, my poor boat. Oh, look at this crap, man. It's ridiculous. Can't believe it. Oh, well, at least I have the motor down. God, look at this. This is crazy, y'all. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yep. This is the Colony, Texas. Whoa! I'm freaking freezing. Anyway. Oh, man. Good thing I have some Crown Roll to warm me up. Look at the water over there. I don't know if you can see that. I'm going to try to zoom in on that. But, yeah. Water out there looks just nasty. I would definitely not be in this today. God. Alright, let's go inside. Oh, hey, lady. You want to go fishing?
No.
Why not?
It's too damn cold.
What are you doing?
Watching a movie.
A movie, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Must be nice. Look at that. This is crazy, guys and gals. I have my rod and reels ready, but it's gonna be another week. Anyway, the man cave. This is the only place I'm safe from the weather. Oh man. Anyway, so I did a live stream yesterday, and a few of y'all wanted me wanted to see how I tie my jigs. You know, I'm no expert. I mean, I follow everybody else. That's why I hadn't put a video up, because you know, I didn't really think anybody wanted to see me tie jigs, but I've been getting pretty good at it. You know, I'm not gonna lie, not gonna toot my own horn, but when there's nothing else to do, you get good at stuff. Especially when you're locked in with your spouse. Anyway, so, but among the other things, I have my front Humminbird, the Solix that I use on the console. I have a little project that I'm doing to put it up front. So I purchased an extra transducer. I had a small TV wall mount that swivels and everything that had just laying around, and then I purchased a bracket, so for an extra bracket for the Solix for the front. The other thing too is I have the pull here. So anyway, as I was saying, I have the pull here. It's gonna go to the transducer, and yeah, we're gonna get that done. Well, when it clears up over there. So my poor Froggy, he's over here. Luckily, I have a heat lamp for him, or for her. So there we go. Poor Freddy the frog. Frederica the frog. Hope you're not dead. I really hope she's not dead. I need to make sure she's okay. Oh, I thought she was dead. Babe, I thought Freddy was dead. Because she wasn't moving, but she's just in hibernation, so it's okay. Oh my god, it scared the crap out of me. Over a frog. Can you believe that? Alright, everyone. So, I've been making jigs for a few days. A couple of days now. or actually 2 days, right? So I have this. Let me turn on the light here. So I have these made up. I don't know if you could see them. There we go. All right. So have all kinds of crazy jigs made up, and of course they get better, you know, with time. So y'all wanted to see how I make my jigs, so this is kind of where I make my jigs. And I'm watching Mr. Chris asleep at the reel, Sarge, while I'm doing this. I watch a lot of people, so let's get this party started, right? And I'll show you how I do it. Okay, everybody, I'm hoping that this, you can see everything pretty well, but where's my jig? Oh, this is the one I just made. So actually, to tell you the truth, I've been doing a lot of marabou right here, as you can tell, and this one is really the only feather jigs that I've been doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how I do feather jigs, which are neater. Marabou is kind of difficult, but I like to tackle difficult stuff, so I may do a video later on. So, but anyway, this is a good color right here. So I'll show y'all what I have, what I use, what I do as far as hooks. And my wife actually bought me a bunch of Chanel and feathers and hackle, I mean marabou, for I think it was Christmas. And of course, yeah, a lot of Chanel and flash, a ton of flash. As you can see, have a ton of flash up there that I haven't even messed with, but we will. Anyway, so this is where I'm putting all my stuff here. Kind of have, when you first start tying, you kind of want to definitely have a trash can, because I had a big huge mess. I ever actually went and got a dust buster. I bought a dust buster on clearance, and it worked pretty well. But putting a something underneath, some people have a little square deal that they clamp right under where they're trimming, so that'll catch everything, which is cool. I kind of have this right now for now. So anyway, so the hooks I use the company from, let me take this off. I use a company from eBay called the Irish Jig Company, and they're pretty cool. You know, I can't complain. They have great products, but you know, like I said, and they're already they don't have a neck like these bonehead jigs or jig heads. These bonehead jig heads have necks on them, but the thing I like about these is they have eyes on them, and they're awesome. The jig head company, they don't have eyes, but they don't have necks either, so you don't have to cut anything out. But what I'm gonna do, a lot of people are using the eyes type of jig head, so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I do with the bonehead jigs or jig hooks, and how I cut the necks off and then tie them up, so, or how I use them to tie. But the Irish Jig Company from eBay, they're pretty awesome, so, and pretty reasonably priced. Sometimes I go to Walmart and I get like I actually bought a bunch of these Archie or arky ball heads. They're 1/16 ounce, and to tell you the truth, I only tie 1/16 and lower. I don't really tie 1/8 unless somebody wants that. And I do have some 1/8 jig heads that I have lying around. I actually had some glow in the dark ones that were really cool. But other than that, I only use 1/16, 1/32, 1/24. I that's what I prefer. If I need more weight, I just add a split shot. So I know not everybody does it like that, but that's just me. But anyway, so the other day I was walking through Walmart and I bought a bunch of these arky black head with yellow eyes. But the thing that sucks about it is when you go to cut the neck off, it flakes really bad. So you kind of lose that color, which a lot of people, they don't even care about the color of the head. They mostly concentrate on the body and the flash and the hackle. So anyway, just if you ever see them and you think that's a good color, just pick a bunch of them up. I grabbed like the whole freaking line of I literally grabbed the whole line of arky heads. So I got a bunch of them, but at the time I did not know that they were gonna flake like that. So anyway, here's another. This is 4B baits. I heard so many great things about them, so I went and bought at a local minnow place or tackle shop, Joe's Bait and Tackle in Lake Dallas. So I bought the 1/16 ounce jig heads, and they're pretty cool. I like using them. I know they're not sickle hooks, but I like the hooks. So I like the whole thing. They're really good. So let's get to the time. Okay, so this is a package that the jig heads came in. It's 1/16 ounce BX. I don't know what that means, but they at Walmart. So anyway, this is the package that came in. Bonehead tackle, pink jig head. Anyway, let's go ahead and what I do is I'll get some wire cutter pliers like these right here, and these are actually a lot better to cut the neck off than a lot of other ones. Even the arkies are hard to do. All you got to do is just crimp a little bit, boom, and then you go this side and it slides right off basically. After you slide it, you separate it from the head, the neck from the head. And what you want to do is you want to come up here, and if I can get a hold of it. Sometimes it's a little tricky, but boom, and then lead pops off everywhere. All right, so I have a not a real expensive vise, but it's a Terra vise. Not super expensive, not cheap, kind of in the middle, I guess. There's a lot more better vices out there. So what I'm gonna do is I have a a deal here where I can just tighten it up real good, and everything's formatted to my specifications, and I've made some holes here for my tools. Actually, my scissors go on this hole, but usually I hang my scissors right there. Okay, so here we go. So you're gonna grab your line, and this is your bobbin, and You know, it's just a cheap little tools that I bought off eBay. They work for me. I mean, I can make a bunch of jigs here with these, but one of these days I will graduate to, you know, better tools. So you run your line through there, and you're coming out through here, and you adjust your this tool is real cheap, so you adjust your tension by, you know, bending the arms in and out, so until you get it right. And I have it just right. So a lot of people, they will come in, and what I use right now is Gorilla Glue, super glue, brush, nozzle. You have the brush in here, but I really don't use the brush, so I use the nozzle. So some people like to come in here, and I don't always do this, but I'll just show you how I do it. I put a very little super glue there, so, and then I put it back, put it upside down, you know. So then I get my bobbin, and I start. What you want to do, what I do, that's how I will phrase this. What I do is I go a little bit past the point here on the neck, or the shank, about right there, and I will come back and go over the super glue that I laid down, a little bit of super glue, and you just wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap and wrap, and lay down a foundation of thread, so you can have that to set your flash and your feathers, hackle, marabou, whatever, on. And then I just stop right there in the middle. Actually, I went too far, but that's okay. So I know I went too far, so that's all right, because really I'm just gonna be right here. So let me show y'all what I do, or what I've learned from this man named Eric Massey Jr. He owns Eric Massey Jig Company, which is really cool. I've learned a lot from him. So I'm gonna lay down some bottom flash, what I call bottom flash, and I will go with about four strands. So you're gonna want to go about 4 strands, probably about right there. I just kind of eyeball everything, you know, kind of like the way I cook. I eyeball everything. So boom, and then you lose everything. Just kidding. You're gonna wrap it and put it with your other thumb, and then come up and kind of even it out, and make sure you don't get your your fingers stuck on there with the super glue. So anyway, then you wrap it. Wrap. Okay, and you're pulling it while it's wrapping, so it will be straight. Make sure you don't get the okay, that's okay. We're gonna be trimming it up later. So what I've been doing lately is I've been doing yellow and white feathers. So what I do, I'll take little pieces and I'll lay them over each other and then cut them. And you cut them in V shapes. So you're going to want to cut the stems. There we go. I hope y'all saw that. I don't even know where the camera's pointing right now, but so you cut your little V stems. I'm pretty sure I'll be doing another video, so because this one's probably gonna be bad. Anyway, so I got a little tiny bit of feathers here, so you lay them down. Make sure we could see everything. Lay them down, and you start wrapping. This is kind of tricky because you don't really want it to wrap all the way around. That's why you put in the super glue. So when this connects to the shank, super glue kind of holds it and it won't slip over, which is kind of a pain in the butt, I'm not gonna lie. But if you do that, you won't have to worry about it. So all right, it's not gonna look the best, but I just kind of want to show y'all how I do it. So anyway, tell you what, I am going to probably cut a little bit more and then add it on there, and then I'm gonna add more flash. How about that? It's kind of like a double-decker cheeseburger. You don't want that nasty hackle. The very end of the hackle is just, it's worthless. So here's my double cheeseburger right here. And here we go. I know it looks messy, but it's okay. Just wrap it. Anyway. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right. Not turning out to be too bad. Okay. So that's terrible, but it's okay. So then we take our chenille, and I'll tell you what, I'm gonna use this bubble gum. I call it bubblegum chenille. Cayenne, that's what it's called, but I'm calling it bubblegum. So what I do, I'll take about maybe 4 inches, 5 inches, about 4 inches. See, my cheap scissors are not good anymore, but that's okay. So anyway, so this is what I do. I lay it down, and the reason I lay it down is because it adds thickness to the body. So once you lay it down, you can hold it down right here and stop where your other the end of the body, the end of the tying of the that's where I stop, right there. So then some people like to go down like this way, some people like to go this way. I'm starting to come around this way. So you have a little handle here, you can hold your line out of the way, and then you can just roll it around the shank. Make sure everything's even, you know, you don't want it to look like crap. So there we go, just like that. And then okay, then you bring it this way, and sometimes I like to keep everything real close, so I'll bring it up a little bit, the spool, and then you wrap it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then you take your scissors And it's not the prettiest looking thing, but it's okay. All right. So then you take your whip finisher. Whipper. It's called a whip finisher. You go hook it, and then elbow. That's what I call the elbow right here. And then you bring your string up, and you want to form a triangle like this. Okay. And then you want to use your sorry y'all, I'm a knucklehead. You want to use your the head of the hook like this, and then you go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and then you bump it off, and then you cinch it up, and then you take the hook off like this, just like that. Put it back in place, and that's it. Then you snip it, cinch it, and then you glue it. This is what I usually do. I'll glue it, and then I will go back and trim it. That's kind of how I do it. So then we put a little glue right there, kind of brush it over, and it'll hold. I have not had one jig come undone from, you know, from anything really. So it's the ugliest freaking thing you will ever make, probably the first time anyway. So what I usually do is I will bring it up like this and even it out just like that. And sometimes I'll bring it up with the scissors like this, and then between my fingers kind of form a triangle kind of shape and snip, just like that. And that's it. That's pretty much it, everyone. I know it's not the prettiest thing, but I have made some really nice ones, and actually it's not bad. I mean, I'm pretty sure a crappie will bite that. So probably out of desperation, but it looks cool to me. I will add it with the rest of my stuff here. So boom, that's it. Anyways, y'all, I hope y'all found this quick video, you know, good. So it's snowing outside. What else am I gonna do, right? Anyways, I hope y'all like it, guys, and gals, if there's gals out there that are wanting to do this. Just leave questions and comments down in the comment section below, and I will be more than happy to help. Okay, thank you. Y'all stay safe out there. All right, God bless. Bye.